everybody. Of course, you won't Mid-South. So, hope you all can hear me. Uh, so, yeah, me and the bestest fishing buddy, Mr. Modog. You can't quite see him. So I could steal your lures. You're not even in the live yet. Get in the lobby. Hey, Miss Cindy. Mid-South at 7 p.m. Central. Just started. Oh, thank God he turned that motor off. Whew. We decided we were going to change locations a minute before I hit live. I hope you guys can hear me. Somebody say you can hear me. Because I'm out of breath. But luckily, here, let me turn a little bit. Oh, we're making the turn. Oh, yeah, there's Modog right behind me. Yep. His motor can only go, I think he said 4 miles an hour. The Jackson Gnar had it up to almost 5. Hey, thanks, Goose. I had the Gnar going at about 5, except he actually got to kick back and relax. And you can hear Modog fine. Well, he's not even in here yet. He's still playing with his phone. He lost track of time. So we decided to come back to another spot. So you guys have always asked for it. What's it like fishing with Siggo and Modog? Well, now you get to find out what it's like. Just for the record, he's got 2. I've got none. So I'll put that out there. He's got 2 and I've got none. But we're here at Lake Elmer Thomas, or Lettra. And fishing a tournament Saturday. Well, he fishes in front of me, catches my fish. He fishes behind me, he catches my fish. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where he's at. So, here it is, just so you guys are wondering. Red Man spinnerbait, Colorado blade, 3/8 ounce, green and chartreuse, or white and chartreuse. That was nice. I had a little swirl up in front of me. Eventually, he'll get his phone figured out, and I'll have him come in here as well. I told you to bring headphones. No, I'm not throwing a chatterbait. Modog is throwing the chatterbait. What good would an outside the wire be if we both were throwing chatterbaits? I mean, seriously, come on. Man, am I glad we decided to stop here. I don't think I could have beat him any farther. Got another quarter to half a mile back to where I think we're really going. Oh, yeah, that's the cast. I hate it when he does that. I hate it when he clears off his chatterbait. Makes a splashing sound. First to catch. There's a competition. My old warrant officer says first one to catch a catfish wins. Well, you see, he was out here yesterday, and he caught 2 catfish. I told him to quit playing with my pets. Hey, Jerry, thanks for showing up. Coming in here. If you guys are wondering who Heavy Hev is, he was one of my warrant officers when I was down at Fort Bliss. Great outdoors guy. He's the guy you want by your side when when things aren't going right, especially in the signal world, that's the guy you want by your side. And if it's non-signal world, you want him by your side too. Yeah, I'm having a gnarly day Mid-South. Oh, something jumped at my spinnerbait as soon as it hit the water. There's an extra splash back there. Hey, Big Malone. Modog, you coming in or not? Oh, there's guest. I see it. I see it. I see it. He's waiting. Here we go. How do I do this? Did that work? There we go. Now you guys get the full effect.
Hello.
There we go.
I can only hear Dale over there. I can't hear him on my phone. And I have it turned up all the way, so I don't know.
Well, I heard you all the way across the lake when we were on the phone earlier, and then I'd hear your voice skip across the water 3 seconds.
The wind was
later.
blowing that way.
Well, yeah, there's no wind now. Ah, thank you, Chief.
And I can't see chat, so.
Oh, well, so you heard him say that. He can't see chat. That's his problem. If you've ever wanted to talk about him in chat,
now's a good time.
now's a great time. Number one, it's my live.
Yeah, I can't see anything anybody says at all, so.
This is going to be a combination of a Cindy live, a burrito live, but done my style. I get to read him what chat says.
You just have me up here to look good? Is that all?
If I needed somebody to look good, I'd have gotten Chief in here.
You know, I don't need to be in here. I can leave.
You're the one that said we were coming out to fish today.
Oh.
You also said over 2 weeks ago that you would do this, and then today you're like, I'm going fishing. I'm not sure I can do it.
Listen,
like, well,
I was in 2,000 mile an hour winds yesterday. I had to come today.
Yeah, and now we're in nothing, and I'm about to ditch the spinnerbait for something
Yeah, because we came over here.
Well, there's just no wind.
What if I can turn my camera to the front? Probably not. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I've caught 2.
I already told them that. You don't have to repeat.
I'm just letting them know. Just letting them know. I can say hi to Cindy and hi to Lisa and hi to Big Malone and hi to Chief and hi to who else? Because I can't tell who's in here.
So Malone, Jerry's here. Jamaican Sugar Fishing is here.
Hey, Jerry, what's going on? Bless, buddy.
And then we got Mid-South. I'm sorry. Mid-South. And let me see. Goose is in here.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, Mike. Mid-South.
You know what? He just doesn't want me fishing, and he wants me scrolling back through chat. That's what he's trying to do. I see how it works. Ah, dang it. Okay, so there was a bite.
Don't believe him. Every time he says there's a bite, it's never a bite.
Something jerked back on my rod and it wasn't grass.
Did you get it in the boat? Not a bite.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you didn't even get to see it, so I can't even. Have I played with Shimano SLX or Curado DC? No, I have not. I do have 2 Curados in the boat right now. One is 30 plus years old, and then the other one is only 2 years old. In fact, the one that I throw my spinnerbait on is the newest one. But yeah, you cannot go wrong with a Corrado. And I will say, I picked up a new rod reel this week, Lew's American Hero, because I wanted something cheap. And Mr. Modog swears by Lew's.
Well, yeah.
This feels cheap.
That means it's light. That doesn't mean it feels cheap. It's light. They're nice.
It feels like plastic when I reel it. It feels like everything's made out of plastic. Made out of brass and aircraft aluminum.
So you're paying for what?
Quality.
When you don't need to, because what you have in your hand works just fine.
Yeah, well, I got to figure. Well, I'm also using a weighted hook with a fluke on it right now, so I don't have much weight on it. Big Mike Galbraith, what's up? I bet you're also going to say a chatterbait's better than a spinnerbait, in which case I'm going to kick you out of my lives.
Yeah, definitely. How many kipfish have you caught on that spinnerbait today?
What's my personal best out of this lake, and it's bigger than yours?
What's my personal best on a chatterbait?
I'm talking this lake.
Yeah, this lake.
What's my personal best is out of this lake?
Huh?
I think it's 8 something, isn't it?
Yeah, 8.3.
Okay.
On a chatterbait.
Of course. What's my personal best?
6.
On what?
On a spinnerbait. Or no, underspin.
Nope. I beat it 30 minutes later on a spinnerbait.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, now I'm using, this is what I'm using now. White fluke with a weighted hook. Basically throwing it up in all this grass, trying to stay weedless. Oh, look, it's a backlash from the Lew's. I reduced the brakes on it. See, this is usually the stuff that gets edited out of my videos.
That's the good stuff. That's why that stuff you got to leave in.
Well, if it doesn't get much better, that's the only thing I'm ever going to have for my videos. Ah, dang it. Throw a crankbait. No need for those others. Dude, Mike, have you been to Lettra? Been here. There's nothing but grass. And then when there's not grass, it's 2 feet deep. And, yep. Okay, obviously, this is way too light for where I set the brakes that time. So we're going to crank those up a little bit. This is normally where I would say, GoPro, do something. But I'm not going to say that because it's actually running right now. So maybe there'll be something good out of this live.
Hey, you're throwing that weightless, right?
No, it's a weighted hook.
Oh.
So the hook is like maybe an 1/8 ounce. That's why I'm
throw it
having
right
such
over
trouble. Here. Let me see here. Oh, Miss Chris. Wait, hold on. That's Mid-South. Malone wants to know what his personal best is on a shaky head.
I think he caught a 4.5, I think. Is he talking about out in his pond? No, because those are all drop shots.
I got the spool tension to where it just barely moves side to side. And I had just loosened up the brakes before those nasty backlashes. Now my braid's too loose. Ugh.
He just don't know what he's doing.
Dude, I'm about to get that spinnerbait back out.
You probably should.
All right, so
I see catfish.
Of course you do. The other thing about Outside the Wire, 2 weeks ago, it was a free-for-all questions for me. I probably should have told Modog that I was going to let you guys ask questions of him.
I can't see chat.
Never mind. I'm going to interview Modog for everybody. Where did the name Modog come from? Where did the name Modog come from? Why are you turning that back to me?
Hi, Dale. Where did the name Modog come from? Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Well, I know you've said it on your live.
I've said it on I've done a whole video on it.
Well, tell the people again, because now we're in mine. Come on.
Well,
as I race up to you, and
my soldiers wanted to call me something other than Sergeant Morris.
So you came up with something for them?
So they asked if they could call me Sergeant Mo.
Oh, that was your big splash that I just saw.
And because we were the Alpha Company Mad Dog, they wanted to call me like the Alpha Dog. So they called me Sergeant Mo Dog. And that's how I got my name.
Oh. See, I thought it was from when you were racing cars.
So they didn't call me Mo Dog. They called me the Dog when I was racing cars, because I was sponsored by Purina and Wichita Greyhound Park. So I had a Purina painted car. It was red and white, checkered on the back end, with all of the dogs from all cartoons were painted all over it. And it was called Who Let the Dogs Out? And they played my song when I came out on the track. They played Who Let the Dogs Out. But no, I didn't get Mo Dog from there. They just called me the Dog then. So sorry about that sun. I know it's right there.
Yeah. Hey, Yak Shore, welcome in.
Here, let me turn. I'm going to turn that way. You know your camera? Oh, I can't see that.
With the sun setting, we can't really see much of anything.
Yeah.
And these glasses are not prescription. The screen on my phone is.
But yeah, this is kind of weird because I didn't know, but whenever you're on your phone and you're on someone's live, you can't see the chat at all.
Because I've always just been on my computer at home when I've jumped in with you guys.
Here, I'll wait for you to come over here.
I promise. They call us all kinds of things behind our back. Right, Chief? Where?
Oh, I'm still here. Okay. Just seeing if I could turn up the volume at all. It's weird that I don't have any. It's like I'm on Bluetooth to my truck. That's how it acts right now.
Interesting.
But yeah, I can't hear any. I can only hear you because you're talking. There he is. Here he comes. Oh, you can't see him. He's over there.
No. But if you look over this side, well, yeah, we're pointed that way. Now can you see him? I can't see my screen because of my sunglasses.
I'm not in there yet.
What?
Now I can't. Now you can't see me at all.
Now I look like an old guy looking over my glasses, under my glasses.
There I am.
The tab that says chat. And you can click comments. Look for the 3 dots, Modog.
Yeah, but then I don't get to see the other thing.
What do you need to see anything else for? And yes, so if you guys really want to know what it's like fishing with us, this is nothing new. This live bit that we're doing right now, it's not a bit. If we are this close fishing, we talk trash the entire time. Oh, so should see the chat now.
I got the chat now, but I don't have anything else. There's no camera on me.
Well, you are on screen on mine. If other people want you off the screen, they'll let me know. Of course, now that you can read chat, now they got to be nice to you.
I guess he's not watching his camera.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to catch up to your fish.
I was picking my nose.
Pick your friends, but you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Get over here. Come here. Let's see if
I
this
mean,
will
my
work.
fingers are pretty big, dude.
No.
I got fat fingers. I told Crystal told me I wasn't fat yesterday. She said I'm just fed well.
Well, she would know. She's the one that feeds you. I think
Hi, Mel.
talking trash. I can't help you. Hi, Mel. Well, we've actually cleaned it up a bit. Notice that I got in front of him, trying to take his fish from him. Probably not.
Yeah, he did. This is what he does, though. You guys see this. This is what he does. If I catch fish, you can I'm fishing with Dale, you darn sure that if you turn around, he's going to be headed your way.
Okay, you caught your fish way over there on the other side of the land.
So when I caught that fish, what was you doing?
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
Fishing back in a different cove and then changing to a white chatterbait.
Right. And then after, right when I got ready to put that fish back in, what did you say to me? I'm headed your way. I was leaving this cove anyway.
Oh, yeah, I was. But you said, when I asked you where you were, what did you say?
In your spot?
Exactly.
Okay.
That was my spot. I was trying other spots.
And then what happened?
I didn't catch fish.
No, but I caught another one.
And where? In my spot.
It wasn't your spot. If it was up to you, this whole lake would be your spot.
No, I've only got 2 spots and you caught fish in both of them.
I mean,
you guys go back and see the first fish I ever caught in this kayak. That's exactly where Modog was sitting when he caught his second fish.
Well, the first place I ever caught a bass was in Vian, Oklahoma, so I guess that's my spot.
I don't remember where probably Lake Texoma where I caught my first bass.
Lake Texoma.
That's a big lake for me to claim.
That's an awesome decal you got there on the back of that box.
Yep. Just it goes back to your racing roots. I want everybody to know who's beating them. But it's not like my decal.
Oh.
Mid-South has got another comment.
Yeah, he said Lisa isn't your favorite, or you're not Lisa's favorite yakker. She's not here.
She's busy planning a wedding. Leave her alone.
You guys are getting married?
No. She's not getting married to Mid-South either, or Ottercat, regardless of what they try and tell her.
All right, I'm going to
around me now.
Going to go fish. I have given you, I don't know how far that is, 200 yards of not fishing at all.
And you know what he's going to do? He's going to get right in front of me.
I'm not going to go in front of you.
Throw his white chatterbait and catch a fish. No, he didn't. He stayed right next to me and threw directly in front of me. Don't fall. Don't you? You're doing that again, aren't you? Pretending you're catching a fish right next to
that was so good.
That wasn't as good as what you did on the pond, though. That I actually happened to see you. You sold it a little bit more that day.
Over there at Bald?
Yeah.
That was great, man. That was great. The look on your face, man, I just wish my camera was pointed at you. Oh, it would have been great. Oh,
That's
the look
okay.
on your,
There's two good clips you missed that day that you didn't put in the video.
yeah, the one on the bridge.
Yep.
There's fish all over right here.
Yeah, we're in the lake. That's where you find fish.
There you go. There you go again, sir.
Okay. Okay, Sergeant. I got a question for you. Another question.
All right.
Is water wet?
It depends. Depends on how frozen it is.
It's a good thing I'm letting mine sink, dude, but you're going to catch my braid.
I hope so. That's why I threw it over there.
You did.
It's a tug of war.
Yeah, just let it come over here so everybody can see what just happened.
Untangle it.
I will in a second. This, he told me it was white, but it is not a white chatterbait.
It is white.
Well, what's the green part?
It's kind of white.
Don't have my glasses on where I can see close up.
See, that's why you should have just let me do it.
So this is what Modog's throwing. It is a white chatterbait. Looks like a purplish tail. That tail looks familiar.
Does it?
Yeah.
I still have your line.
I know. Are my depends wet? No. You know, I almost did that.
That would be so funny if we caught a fish right now. Whose would it be?
It would be mine because it'd be on my lure.
Yeah, but I'm reeling it in. I mean, I reeled it in.
I mean, I could set the hook right now and say I caught a Modog.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad.
You're funny, Mid-South. Miss Cindy's back. Would you hurry up?
Yeah, I got it.
What are you doing to my... Oh, and he's right in front of the sun. I can't see him. No telling what he's doing.
I'm getting ready to cut the line.
I should have done that and kept his chatterbait. Yes, this is exactly what it's like fishing with the two of us. Usually we're not this mean to each other. We don't actually really throw on each other's line.
Not usually.
We'll throw close. So, Cindy, I had just thrown out my fluke on the weighted hook, so it weighs maybe an eighth, maybe an eighth of an ounce. He throws his half ounce or 3/8 ounce chatterbait directly on top of my line.
I did it on purpose, but I didn't think I would like get it tied in a knot.
So yes, he did that on purpose.
Pull it in.
Do I still have my fluke?
Yeah.
Where's my fluke? What's the downside to a fluke? They're so light. Oh, yeah, I can feel all the grass now. Should we go back up that creek real quick?
That's where that guy just came from, but yeah.
Well, did he say if he caught any up there?
Yeah, he caught 2 5-pounders in my spot.
In your spot. See?
Yeah, I asked him if that was, I said, did you find that bed back there? And he said, yeah. I said, he said, that's where I caught that 5-pounder. I said, yeah, there should be another one. He said, I caught it too.
Uh-huh. And with the water level up, the creek area, dang, tons of fish in this area. let's see. Now I can actually see. It's dark enough. So if Modog catches a fish, will you dress it for him? And if so, is that like giving Modog a fillet show?
A what? Fellatio? Jesus criminy.
We are not keeping any fish out here. Modog doesn't even keep his catfish that he catches.
I don't keep any fish. Ever.
Can't believe Mid-South got me to say that. Actually, I guess I can. So is it back here behind the islands or actually up in the creek area? You're welcome, Mid-South. Now, will you be nice to me? Quit telling me I've got the wrong kayak when I don't. We can team up against Ottercat now. And I promise I won't try to take Troy away from you. Lisa! #1 catfisher. See, Mid-South, now you got to take everything back that you said about Lisa. Dang.
All right. It's all tied back on.
Looking at my GPS tracks, fish just about everywhere back here. And missed.
There's fish all over right here, Dale. Bad thing about him going all the way over there is I can't hear what he's saying. So, or wait a minute, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I have no idea.
That just means that I can sit here and talk, and I can't hear what he's saying.
If he can't hear what I'm saying, then I can talk about Modog. Wow, this could be fun too. Just put your motor on high.
Oh, you want me to catch up?
Not like I'm going that fast.
Fine.
I'm going 3.5 miles an hour, and he can only do 4.
Hold on, people. Going for a ride. Whew! It's not that fast.
Why does my yak always lean to the left? In order to rip lips, you have to pack dips. And it might be Mid-South. Although Modog told me that his always leaned to the left too. All right. Now, I don't know if I want to get back here behind these little islands. Man, his little motor makes a lot of noise. Apparently so, Mid-South. Apparently so. Either that or we weigh down the left side of them too much. I do have a lot of things to the left side of mine. We both have our fish finders on the left. I've got my.
You might catch something right there.
Left.
You turn around and throw at that island right there. There's usually a fish sitting right off the edge of that, where that little tree is.
I'm gonna crack up if I catch a fish right here.
All of this back in here is really good. It doesn't matter where you throw.
I'm trying, Lisa. I'm trying. You're right, Ev. I do dress to the left. And the fact that you know that, that's almost worse.
Please outfish. Please outfish me, Dale. Please.
I've only done that once when we were together. And I can throw off the left side too, just not as well. Now I made a loop in the spool. Got to get rid of that. But notice that Jake has not come in tonight. Probably because I timed him out 2 weeks ago. Oh, too bright, too bright. Bright light, bright light.
Holy crap. Did you see that fish just jump?
Nope.
Did you see that fish just jump?
No.
Holy cow.
Probably a carp.
No, there's no carp in this lake. Holy cow, jumped right beside the boat. 2 of them.
Let's see, who can get a fish off this island first, the spinnerbait or the chatterbait? Hey, hunting stuff. Oh. Oh, Chief, you were asking. Here's my Corrado, my newest one. It's on a Cashin Rods Kayak Series Chattergrass. Yes, it has chatter in the name, Modog.
What?
The rod that I'm using with my spinnerbait. Try to throw backhand. I'm not sure fishing live is good.
Fishing live is never good.
We're only going an hour. We're not doing this staying live until I catch something. That never works. There we go. I've thought about the DCs. Thought about the SLX DC especially because they're cheaper. I wasn't complaining about the Corrado. That was my fault. My thumb got in to the spool while it was going out. That one was 100% my fault. Wait, is Caliente there with you? I thought he was in Hawaii. Now that I think about it, like third time you've said that. No. The cheap plastic reel is the lose that I just got. So initial thoughts on it, I don't
Cheap
like.
plastic reels.
Yeah. But I am throwing something super lightweight on it. So maybe it'll get better. What is special about the DC reel? Well, it has a microchip in it, and I just hooked a 3-pounder. The Shimano DC actually has a microchip that will automatically break the spool, not as in break, but slow it down break. And it uses the inertia of the spool to power it, and it will then slow it down. That was a perfect cast, too, right into that tree. All right, now I got to beat Modog back into that creek. Because I know his favorite spot's back there. Oh, little stick sticking up. Means I got to bring my spinnerbait next to it real fast. If you ever see a stick sticking up out of the water all by itself, throw at it.
Yeah, you might catch a catfish there.
Is this where you caught your catfish yesterday?
No, I didn't come back here yesterday. It was a 2,000-mile-an-hour wind.
It's nice and calm today.
Yeah. That's why we're back here.
I know this is where you catch your 3-pounders a lot.
Right over there by where them ducks are right now.
Yeah. Dang it, now I got to...
Those 2-4 I caught in that tournament last year. Right there. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh!
Didn't see it. Of
Missed
course,
that
you
one.
backlashed it Mid-South.
He was like flying at me.
You know, this is really hard with a camera in the middle of your kayak.
Mine's not in the middle of my kayak, but it is in my armway.
I mean, I could have put it on the boom like that. Probably should have.
Oh, can you still see me?
Yep.
Huh?
Yes, I can still see you. And something just flipped over there. And that was a horrible cast, backhanded. But my kayak will come around. Oh, I can see better now. It's like my screen brightened up all of a sudden. Big Mike, if you're still in here, water temperature is 68 degrees. And I have seen fish on beds in the last couple of weeks, but apparently we're catching everything in deeper water.
What is today? Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
I wonder why I didn't think I could come fishing tomorrow.
I don't know why you thought you couldn't come fish tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know, because all this whole week I've been like, well, I can't go fishing on Wednesday. Why? Why can't I go on Wednesday?
Because Cindy has a live. That's why you can't go fishing on Wednesday.
No, that's why I can go fishing on Wednesday.
Uh-huh. Did you hear that, Cindy? Did you hear that?
He has a live and I'm not in it, so I can watch it if I want. I cannot believe I missed that fish.
All right, here's the problem with spinner baits and all this grass. They like the grass. They like to bring me dinner. The salad part.
I'm sitting in a channel right now.
I know.
There's a log right here underneath me.
I know there's this log
That is
here usually.
giant, probably catfish.
What, underneath you?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge.
Dang it. All right, obviously I'm throwing up into super shallow. Gonna switch to the fluke again. And Modog probably says, this is why you don't catch many fish. You can't commit to one lure. It's gonna crack up if I catch a fish though. Oh, I can tell by the setting of the sun it is almost time to go. Oh, why'd that pull back?
Do what?
Here. I can tell by the setting of the sun it is time to go. Come on, who was a Saturday Night Live fan when it was funny? You'll remember that.
You're doing your thing on Saturday?
Am I doing my thing on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing you're doing on Saturday.
Huh?
Same thing you're doing on Saturday.
Saturday evening.
What do I have Saturday evening?
I thought you had to do your live.
No. It sucks when he can't hear.
Huh?
I said if you remember Saturday Night Live, you'll remember that that was funny.
It was funny.
Man, he's such an old man.
Well, they're not in the middle of this creek, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Throwing over here to your trees that you like so much. All right, so another question before we run out of time here. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
How did you and Crystal meet?
Oh, God. That is not for Beyond the Wire.
You mean outside the wire where no topic is off limits?
No topic is off limits. Oh, God. How bad do I want subscribers?
Okay, well, I guess the guest can decline to answer questions.
No, I met Crystal online on Call of Duty, actually. I was playing Call of Duty, and this little girl used to throw grenades at my face and stick them to me. And then my kid started playing with her, and we all just fell in love with her. And it's a long, complicated story about the wife and all, but we won't get into that. But we met online, and she was hungry one night, so I ordered her up. Oh, I just missed another damn fish. So I ordered her a pizza from 500 miles away and had it delivered to her house.
Okay.
But that's how we met. It's a long, complicated story about all that, but there's more that goes to everything.
So were you the one playing Call of Duty, or your kids playing Call of Duty?
No, I was.
Okay, so you're a gamer on top of everything.
I was, yeah.
Things
Me and Crystal we still play. We still have. I mean, we buy them. All the new ones, whenever they come out, we buy it.
So console games or
360.
Games? 360.
Oh, I'm stuck. Ugh.
I hate it. The one thing I hate when he's behind me is when he casts and he tries to hit me, because I know that's what he does. You guys can see.
I didn't throw your way.
Oh, well, I heard a splash right behind me.
Just ran into a tree.
Commit to it, you little sucker. I sat there and watched my fluke
Yes, I was married at the time.
go all kinds of different directions. So what did you do in the Army? What was your MOS?
I was an 88 Mike truck driver, for all those that don't know what 88 Mike is. If it had tires and wheels on it, I drove it. If it was a tracked vehicle, I could drive some, but not all.
Did you ever, what was the nastiest recovery you ever did?
What was the nastiest recovery?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to put the anchor down for this.
Uh-oh.
The nastiest recovery was, like, I had to go out and pick up body parts.
Yeah.
That what you wanted to know?
No.
Oh. That was
But
nasty.
I figured
So
that's
no,
where I was gonna go.
the worst recovery that I ever had was when I had to go out to right outside of Balad. I was on Fob Warhorse, which is like 15 miles from Balad. I had to go right outside of Balad and pick up a V-bed, put it on the back of the het, and drive it back to post Fob Warhorse, a live V-bed.
Oh, live one?
Live. Matter of fact, when they put it on the truck, the guy was wearing his bomb suit, and they drove it up on the back of our het, and we let them take the anchors and anchor it down. Just one chain on the back and the 5,000 on the front.
And then you took it into the fob.
And then we drove it the 15 miles back down that bumpy damn road, Blue Babe Road in Iraq, doing like 5 miles an hour the whole way because we didn't want it blowing up.
Oh man.
So then we get it on fob and we park it over next to, on fob, you always have like the bad soldiers go to they call it a prison. And then during the time of war, you always have like war prisoners and stuff. I used to go out and have to pick them up too. I was classified as a handler. But so we parked it right next to that. And we get out of the truck and we walk a long ways. If you guys don't know what a het is, it's a hotel on crack. It's a giant truck.
Like a giant military.
It has 46 wheels on the back of it, and when you turn the steering wheel, the trailer turns the same.
Yeah, it's like uber militarized version of a semi.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic. But so here's the funny thing about it. Remember I said it was live?
Yeah.
Because they got their bomb suits and everything. These guys were just playing a joke. It wasn't live, but I'll tell you what happened. We got out of the truck and got so far away from that thing, me and Sergeant Webb got so far away from that thing because they were getting ready to go up and get back in it to drive it off.
Oh,
and the guy in the suit looks over at us and he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Man, I don't want to be anywhere around that." And he was like, "What, you mean this?" And he reached up real slow and he grabbed the handle to the door and he opened it. If you know what it was a flat nose bed truck. Have you ever seen those cattle truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it was. And so he opened the door. He got in real slow, like, and then he looked over at us and he goes, "There's nothing wrong with this." And then he slammed the door, put it in drive or reverse and backed it off the truck like it was nothing. They already took the pins out of it. So
that's something that Hebs would have done.
But yeah, well, that's what those jerks do. But yeah. So he was like, and we like the fact that you were driving it at 5 mile an hour all the way back. like, yeah, there's still C4 in there, and a 5,000-pound bomb was in the back of the truck. But it couldn't have detonated unless they put a primer on it. So. So yeah, they thought that was really funny. But that was the nastiest one. The other recovery that I did, where the bomb blew up over my head on a D9 dozer. They mortared a D9 dozer. I was underneath the trailer and putting a chain on.
Ooh.
It didn't hurt It didn't hurt the dozer.
Well, of course
it didn't hurt me because I was underneath the hat. It was really loud though. But those are the craziest ones, and going out and picking up pieces.
Can you tell I'm focusing on fishing in front of him in all of his spots? Oh, dang. I threw the wrong side of the tree.
I'm just waiting for him to catch a fish.
Just had a giant boil.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to catch that one. It just jumped right there. And that one.
I caught another 3-pounder. But like everything else, it got off.
Did you catch one? No.
No.
Well, I'm hoping you do, man.
There's stuff back here though, because I have caught babies back here, and I've seen you catch plenty.
Have I what?
You've caught plenty of fish back here.
Have I stopped wearing Crystal's dresses?
I purposely have not.
No, I love putting on her dresses. She says I look prettier than her when I'm in them. So I wear them quite often.
You don't know that that's the actual math.
Xbox 360s came out. What do you want to know? She just turned 30.
Yeah, he's saying that because they came out in 2005.
Oh, when we met her, she was 15.
You guys are going crazy deep on questions. I know there's fish up under those trees. And if he comes through with his chatterbait and catches them, that's where I get angry.
Well, I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, I'm moving out of the way. I figure I've thrown this little thing enough. Has anyone ever caught a fish casting on top of a blow-up? Or do we all just... Actually, if there's a bunch of blow-ups like they're surfacing, yeah, all the time. But waiting for them to blow up is the problem. And typically when I'm casting to a blow-up, it's a carp or a catfish.
Any other questions?
Oh, yeah. I set the hook and it came flying back. I almost
Did you finally catch a fish?
No, but I did set you guys can see that got messed up.
Got a 3-pounder?
Nope, not a 3-pounder either. Those were nibbles, and I set the hook and it came flying back at me. Now I'm all kinds of wrapped up in my own gear. How did it? Okay. It literally wrapped around one of my rods behind me. I'm lucky it didn't hit me in the chest or something. Oh, Hef wants to know which unit you were in.
Which unit? What was in?
Yep.
Oh, I have
Army
been
unit.
in 3-2 Alpha Company 3-2 out of Washington, Fort Lewis. I was at 15 trans out of Fort Lee, Virginia. I was just 32 trans in Korea, 302 trans in Korea.
See,
And
now
here
that I know
in
you were in Korea, I'm definitely not asking about your time in Korea.
here in Oklahoma, I was I don't even know who I was with here. I hated that place.
And here you are.
Motor pools
Still,
over there by the donkey.
oh, 2-2?
Yeah.
Man, this grass is shallow back here. Ugh.
I was with 296 Alpha Company 296 out of Fort Lewis when I was in Korea in Iraq.
Well, we have made it our hour. The sun is setting. And I don't have spotlight like Cindy and Travis do. I really have to catch a fish in these next few casts before we say goodnight. But instead I catch a tree pounder in super shallow water. All right. Maybe I'll get this back. Maybe I won't.
Are
Right
you
now,
done
I
with
probably
me?
don't. I think we are because I now have to not do a mid-south and go
I will see
swimming.
you all later. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Modog.
No problem. Thanks for all the questions.
Any plans on taking the yak to saltwater? Well, that's kind of why I got this kayak because it was designed for a little bit of everything to include saltwater. So yes, definitely plan on taking it to Lake Texoma, which is a very large lake. Plan on trying to chase some stripers, and maybe one day I will come see you down in Georgia, and I'm gonna die laughing if I catch a fish now that I've turned around. So yeah, one of these days maybe. And now Ottercat shows up. Obviously, you and Jake are like best friends and show up in the last seconds of a live. But I'm not going to time anybody out. And these bugs are driving me nuts already. Did you just hear that? Oh, you saw it, so it was on that side? All right, we're going to extend this just a little longer. Ugh. All right, I'm going to go chase that blow up, Chief. You asked if we ever catch anything after a blow up. Well, let's find out because I heard it. That was a monster. I bet I can still see the ripples. I don't see the goose. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See if I can get through this grass here or around this grass. If you don't have a pedal drive kayak, there's a nice cut back there that you can get into. Well, there's a bunch of fry flipping. Are you going to race back to the ramp? All right, I'll try to quiet down the water noise here. Oh, you meant the white tree right here, right in front of me. Just like that. Oh, good golly. Good golly. Yeah, like that's a good one. Come here, you. Come back here. Ah. Well, I guess I can go home now. I can go home now. I can go home now. Hello. Mr. Fishy. I caught one. I caught a fish. Let him drip all over me. That was a blow up catch, Hev. I say that, I heard it, and then came around to the other side where he was, and I got him. Gotta get my pliers out. That hook worked. So on the fluke, and I can lean back there. He's, let's see, do I have my scales? I don't know if I have my scales. Huh? Oh, we just doubled up. Making too much noise here. I don't have much room. Trying to get my measuring board out. Get a length on him. So this little dude is 17 and a half inches long. So 17 and a half. Yep. So 17 and a half. He's probably about 3 pounds or so. So to answer your question, Hev, do blow up catches work? Yes. Yes, they do. Here, I'm going to try to move my camera a bit so you guys can get a better view on my line. Try not to get my phone in the water. Unplugged from the battery. Love you guys up front. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. No. My phone will fall. There we go. 17 and a half inches. A little bit bigger than Modog's. Putting them back in the water. Swim away. Swim away. Are we going to flip? We're going to flip. He's going to try to flip. I can't see him anymore. Well, on that, guys, I appreciate you all showing up. And hopefully we didn't get Modog in too much trouble. I said, hopefully we didn't get Modog in too much trouble. But thank you guys so much for showing up. In a couple of weeks, we'll come up with another guest, another topic. Maybe it's another fishing adventure. So thank you all for showing up, and see you guys later.